Daddy. Oh goodness. My microphone got all jacked up. Sorry about that, guys. We're live. Welcome to the stream. Gonna check it real fast. Welcome to the stream. Beautiful. Alright, cool. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry about the lack of streaming lately. I have been dealing with a couple of different things. Had a very busy Thursday with a big work event that was all day, and then I come home to find out my son starts getting sick, so that was a rough night. He was in our bed all night just coughing and screaming, and it was brutal. Thought he was gonna start getting me sick. I stayed home from work on Friday. That was another miserable day. I started getting sick, so I'm starting to feel a little better right now, but still have like stuffiness. I just don't feel myself. I know I'm fighting something. I can tell that. So, but anyways, I wanted to get a stream going overnight, even though I'm doing this way later than I typically would, which is there's nothing wrong with that. I can handle it. That'll be perfectly fine. We are actually back down in São Paulo, Brazil again. A couple streams ago, we actually took off from here, flew down, or actually we flew here. Yeah, what's up, Balls Deep? Yeah, I'm actually doing the return trip from the last time we flew down here. I never actually did the return trip. And then I just decided to fly like Chicago to Boston for some... Oh yeah, because it was snowing, that's why. So I did that, but then I never did the return trip from Brazil back to Chicago. So we'll do that tonight into tomorrow. Oh, my bitrate is lower? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can up my bitrate. What am I feel like I should have this higher. Let's see. Oh god. Get ready for a high bitrate. 13.5. I don't even know if my system can handle that. I actually don't even know what my speed is, my upload speed. Hold on, I'm going to adjust this real quick, guys. Let's see what this does. It's yelling at me for my bitrate. See if I can handle 13.5 output. Apply. Gonna crash the game. Okay. Getting a little better now. Anyways, hey, what's going on, EMC Tristan? Welcome back. Oh, you've been sick too, Balls Deep? Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I haven't had a lot of adults being sick, but I know kids get sick so easily, so we're just gonna blame it on that. Alright, that should fix that problem. I forgot about that. I'm switching up my streaming to stream directly to YouTube. I used to stream to Twitch and then dual broadcast to YouTube, but now I'm just dedicating it to YouTube. I'm done with Twitch. I never even look at that or pay attention to it, so there's no real point of me even trying to follow it. It's kind of annoying for this flight. My ACARS is down. The virtual airline website is broken, so naturally their ACARS version is messed up, so I'll just have to track it via Volanta. I think we have Sao Paulo Tower on tonight, which is cool. So that'll be a fun departure. We'll get a little bit of air traffic control. I haven't really done anything with getting the flight configured yet, as you can see. Okay. So let's get our flight loaded into the EFB here. There we go. I have yet to pre-file this flight. Let's do that too. Please don't make me log into VATSIM. I really don't want to. Let's verify who I have to. Dang it. Okay, hold on. This always takes me away from the chat. And then I can't see the chat. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Oh, I guess it's already Saturday, so how's the weekend been going? File flight plan filed. We'll see if power gives me. But you know what? Is this working? No, hold on. Properties. Local file. I'm actually gonna get Fly Live Studio working finally. If I can remember where that thing's located, hold on, I gotta look. Overlay. Exports. Documents. Okay, that's where it is. Got it. Alright, cool. Forgot where I had to. I finally redid that after all these times of it not working. Oh, that's not right. That's just a bunch of code. The heck? Hold on. Redo. Use overlay. I guess I'll use that. That works. Okay, let's try the source. I want to get this working before we go. I mean, I'm in like no rush tonight, which is kind of nice. This is the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright. Can you guys see that on your end? The aircraft name's messed up, but it's just something with Sim Connect. Not the end of the world. Alright, beautiful. Let's get this airplane fired up here. Vehicles. I'll just leave those. What am I doing? FMC, that's what I want. Enter IRS. That is our initial position. And let's request our sim brief route. Set payload, set fuel, and select route. Cool. I switched the latency settings, by the way, guys. I used to run in ultra low, but then I realized it throttles back my stream bitrate, so I bumped it up to just regular low latency. That way I can deliver you guys a little bit higher stream quality, so we can get into 1440p and all that. So hopefully you guys don't mind the little bit of latency in the chat compared to what was happening in the previous streams. Man, this beer is good tonight. I actually don't think I might not be getting sick. I don't know. I can't get sick though. I have to go to Vegas this week on Thursday. So I really don't want to be feeling like crap. Is this tower still on SBGR ground? Well, here, let me at least kind of figure out what I think we're going to be doing here. They're departing on 10 left, which is fine. And at O'Hare, we're just going to plan a 28 center approach. Who knows what we'll be doing tomorrow morning by the time we get there. Could be completely different. But at least we know what we need to input into the FMS. So that was a 10 left departure. It's whatever the AMVU 5 Alpha is to Ukbev. Whatever that is. Okay, departure, index, arrival. ILS 28 center. There we go, Vogler, and we are on the Watson 4 out of Rod. So that's easy. Make sure there's no discontinuities. Doesn't seem like it. Load the wind data here. See what type of wind we'll be dealing with on the way over to Chicago. Performance numbers, we're gonna accept that. Throw that in there. Are we cruising at 300? I think our step climb. Well, Yeah, 300, 320 pretty quickly, so we'll just leave that as is. Let me get our takeoff performance calculations input here, and then we'll go ahead and contact air traffic control. So 30 degrees with a derated takeoff 1. 5 degrees of flaps. That's 5 degrees of trim. That ain't gonna move. I don't have any of my hydraulics on. Turn those on, then we can actually trim this thing out. There we go. Alright, now we're moving. So 5 even. Perfect. And then VREF 172. Or sorry, VREF, RV speeds. 172 is going to be V1, 175 VR, 181 is V2. Perfect. Okay, that's going to be on RTO. Going to go 181 here. Pretty sure this is an RNAV departure, which it is. So that's a 094 off the runway. So let's spin this over. Bring up my chat again. .094. I don't have a top altitude. I don't know. We'll just, well, you know what? There's no air traffic control on outside of tower, so we'll just put in 320. Okay, flight directors are on. LNAV, VNAV. Perfect. Alright, cool. Get the APU fired up and then we'll get rolling here. Pick the dome light on. The storm light. And then probably turn this down a little bit too. There we go. Hate these panel lights. Alright, the American jet's heading out. That's kind of cool. We'll be pretty similar timing. Okay, that's off. Cool. Same thing over here. Kick that down. And radio panel will kick down a little bit too. Okay, I'm gonna tune Sao Paulo ground here, and we'll be able to pick up our instrument clearance shortly. Dang, that airplane's loud. 787.
All aircraft in frequency, the ground is going to disconnect. Have a very nice weekend.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see what Sao Paulo Tower's doing here. This ground just disconnected. Alright, anyways. Airport information Charlie, ILS runway, blah blah blah, departing 1 left, transition level 8500. NOTAM, segregated operations in progress. Okay, so 8500 is the transition altitude.
Guarulhos ground, good evening. This is the scale 1001. Starts the pushback, tail far left, 40 rear, 1 way ready for taxi, over.
What?
Go 100, run the Roger.
Sao Paulo Tower, United 152 Heavy, requesting IFR to Chicago O'Hare. Let's see.
United 150, you're clear for Chicago, flight level 320, as route, runway 10 left, on Blue 5 Alpha departure, you Quebec transition, squawk 3757.
Alright, United 152 Heavy is cleared to Chicago via the Ambu 5 Alpha departure, UCBEV transition, flight level 300 and squawk 3757.
United 152, you read back correct, contact me for push and start.
Alright, we'll contact you for push and start, United 152 Heavy. 3757. Alright, beautiful. Okay.
Eagle 6506.
São Paulo, Eagle 6506, fora do sol.
Blacked. Alright, let's kick our seatbelt sign on and let's get the GSX rolling here for push and start.
Eagle 6506, monitore Nikona 22,8, seu novo voo.
Gonna take a little bit for that to happen.
Obrigado mais uma vez pelo seu serviço. Até a próxima, Eagle 6506.
Hey, these guys are busy.
Até, meu anjo. Bom final de semana.
Até.
Okay, let's go to our ground operations. I know I don't have the parking brake set, so I should do that because it'll yell at me. So I can release that. I can release that. And ground vehicles. Release all. Doors. Arm all. Beautiful. Okay. That's all good to go. Now we just gotta wait for the rest of this stuff to move. We'll be on our way. Turn on all of our tanks.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What? Why do they sound so silly? Checklist. Beacon light. Okay, before taxi's next, so we're good there.
Departure checks completed.
Guarulhos ground, American 962.
I have to wait for this American jet to pass behind us, probably.
American 962, request taxi to runway 10 left.
American 962, you clear to taxi via Yang 6 Kilo Alpha Go 40 point runway 10 left to NH1017.
Aircraft landing or taking off or something.
Clear taxi to runway 10 left via Kilo Alpha and Golf. American 962.
Okay, 10 left is the shorter end here, the shorter taxi, thankfully. So that's going to work out very well. Let's see. 10425. Okay. Apollo Tower United 152 Heavy is requesting push and start.
United 152, you clear for push and start with tail to the right. Contact me for a taxi and be advised of traffic on the Yang 6.
Alright, we'll push and push back to the right after the traffic, and then we'll contact you for taxi, United 152. Alright, so push
Go
back.
1001, we'll confirm taxi.
We'll wait for this
runway 10
American
left.
jet to pass by, and then we'll push back and get on out of here.
1001, you clear to taxi via Yankee 5, Yankee Golf, holding point runway 10 left to NH1017.
I'll release it shortly. Calm down there.
Yankee 5, Yankee Golf, NH1017, go 1001.
Brakes, please.
Please. They're getting impatient with me.
Commencing push.
Alright, here we go.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright. There's the green light. Let's push back and fire up these engines. Alright, anyways, we'll start with our left engine here. Oh, listen to that baby power up. Oh man, what a noise. Oh, that thing just sounds good right now. Oh, there goes the fuel. God, what a beast. There's nothing cooler than the 777. It is such a neat aircraft. 74 is pretty cool too. I hope they bring the 7.4 back. PMDG. Imagine an aircraft that has 4 of these engines on there. That thing would be a monster. Oh my god, it sounds so good. Alright, let me right up on that center line for taxi here. Alright, perfect.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are coming on.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Oh, it looks good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Build the APU.
Unlocking gear.
Beautiful. Okay. At this point in time, anti-ice is off. Recall, we're good. Flight controls are fine. Ground equipment is clearing. And we'll just get our flaps here set in a minute once they give me the clear.
Tower, go 1001. I'm so sorry.
Wait for them to back away.
Taxi. I'm at hotel. I will continue the taxi to holding point Golf for 10 left. I'm so sorry.
Charlie,
No one hears you around, no problem.
107.
Tow
Okay.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Bypass pin, remove it.
Left is clear. Right.
Alright, there we go. Flaps 5. Okay. Perfect.
Go 1001, please hold position.
1001, hold position, confirm.
It must be a full moon out
Yeah,
here because
please
it's
hold
bright
position.
again. Alright, my friends. Say bye-bye. It gotta be a full moon. Where's the moon? Let's find the moon. It's pretty bright. So, that's cool. Look at how far away they walk. Alright, see you later.
Go 1001, I mean to hold position on Bravo, but don't worry.
He's still moving. Yes, it balls deep, so that's like the flight information thing, but I just realized it's not displaying my... Light. There we go.
I need to admit.
That should update it. I'm watching my stream. Yeah, there it
Go
goes.
1001,
Okay, perfect.
No
It's
problem,
got
are you
my
ready for takeoff?
departure and arrival.
Affirmative,
Beautiful.
sir.
Taxi lights are on. Dome lights are coming off.
Go 1001, you're clear for takeoff. Runway
Beautiful.
10 left, wind 110 degrees for now.
Clear for takeoff, runway 10 left. NH 1014. Thanks.
Apollo ground, United 152 or tower. So United 152 heavy is ready to taxi. 10 left. We have information, Charlie.
United 152, you're clear to taxi via Yankee 6, Kilo Alpha Golf, holding point runway 10 left, QNH 1017.
All right, yeah, 10 left via Yankee 6 Kilo Alpha Golf, United 152. All right, here we go. Yeah, that thing should show my flight information, and then it should also show what my landings feet per minute is, my touchdown. So that'll be cool. All right, so Yankee 6 Kilo
Guarulhos
Alpha
Tower, American
Golf.
962, holding short, runway 10 left.
Okay, Alpha's the second one. Kilos are
American
outbound here.
962, please stand by.
Stand by, American 962.
All right, Alpha is to our right. Screens are bright. I'm gonna have to turn those down a little bit more too. Beacon.
Go 1001, monitor on Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight, sir.
122.8, valeu, Rano, até a próxima, foi mal aí.
Até, meu anjo, tudo bem.
All right.
American 962, clear for lineup and standby.
I turn my
Line up in
brightness
late,
down a little bit
10
more.
left, American 962.
Screens were a little too bright for me. Little too bright. Gotta do terrain on, by the way. That's a good idea. Little mountainous around here. Knock that down to 5. Alright, so American's departing. That American in front of us up here, 787, he's going to Dulles. So we're probably going to be following him for the most part. I'm assuming he's going to have similar routing. He might cut over a little earlier. Alright, cabin's ready. Passenger signs on. Doors auto. Auto brake RTO. The thing we got to do is kick on our lights once we get to the end of the runway, and we'll be on our way. Off to Chicago. Another fun 777 flight. Probably be due in tomorrow. I'll look at the timing once we get airborne. I didn't even look at what the block time is on this flight yet. But we'll see. Okay, we're coming up on Gulf up here to our left. And we'll call ready to go pretty quickly. And he's taking forever for some reason. Not that it matters, but
American 962, clear for takeoff, runway 10
oh,
left.
I guess he was lined up and wait.
For nautic.
American 962, clear for takeoff, runway 10 left.
And Tower United 152 Heavy is ready to go 10 left.
United 152, please stand by.
Stand by, United 152 Heavy. No, let me go. I just want to roll. Position and hold. Line up behind the departing 777. How about that? That'd be a little bit better. Turn that up a hair. Kick those on. Oh yeah, God, don't we look good? God, we look good. Nothing looks better than the 777 in a United livery. One of my favorites. I should put the parking brake on since I'm sitting here for a little bit. Watch the exterior view here. That beacon is like right on the runway. Huh. Wow, that guy's using up all available runway. There he goes. Finally. Took him forever. He's like still barely even off the ground. Jesus. It was like he crashed.
American 962, please monitor on Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight, sir.
Alright, he's over to Unicom, so we should be rolling here.
122.8, thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let me go.
United 152, you're clear for lineup and standby. Runway 10 left.
Line up and wait. 10 left, United 152 Heavy. Line up and stand by. Alright, well. Be in the air within 15 minutes of pushing back. Not too bad at all. Those approach lights already right there. Displays threshold here? I think so. Very little one. It's not too big. Alright. We are ready to roll. Gotta wait for this guy to give me the go ahead. We'll kick on all our lights and we'll get the heck out of here. I mean, that guy's way off. He's like past 5 miles. I'm getting inner marker lights too. That's crazy. Alright, what are we waiting for here, dude? We're on the same departure. I get that, but I'm gonna outperform him anyways. Better. Better aircraft. Bigger, better. Man, this guy's making me hold for a long time. I'm gonna run out of gas. Oh my goodness, let me go. Please. Supposedly another aircraft here somewhere. I don't see him though. Let's see. Can we find him? Where's he at? Oh, he's at the... Okay. He's like directly the opposite side of where I was. This guy fall asleep on me? I don't know what I'm waiting for.
United 152, you're clear for takeoff, runway 10 left, wind 100 degrees, 7 knots, QNH 1016.
Clear for takeoff, 10 left, United 152. Jesus, about time. That was like the longest hold ever.
Airspeed's alive.
Took long enough. Alright, we're rolling. I don't think we're going to use up as much runway as the American jet did, but we're going to use up a lot of this runway. I can already tell.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Tower United 148, stand 507 with ATIS Delta, clearance to Newark.
Oh, look, another United guy. How fun.
United 158, Guarulhos Tower, good afternoon, please stand by.
Alright, kick that autopilot on.
United 152, please monitor on Unicom, 12.8, have a nice flight, sir.
Alright, switching over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, have a great night.
Thank you, bye-bye.
My usual go-to send-off. At 122.8, we're on Unicom. Got a nice climb out going on here. Beautiful. See you later, Sao Paulo. It was nice while we were here. Big downtown area, wow. Alright, so on this departure we have a couple of altitude restrictions, which if they actually become a factor, I'll just skip them. They shouldn't. Our transition altitude is 8,500 feet today, so we'll keep an eye on that. But as of right now, everything's looking pretty solid. We got a nice climb 1 going. Thank you. Yeah, it was very smooth takeoff. Not a lot of wind here. The weather's pretty nice. Very bright at night tonight, which is cool. I like that. I like when the game is actually simulating like a real world bright evening. Okay, so that is good here. Update that a little bit. Okay, so we're coming up to flaps 1. We're at our acceleration height here, so flaps 1. And flaps 1 set. There goes the speed tape. And flaps up. There we go. I could go high speed climb, but I don't think we need to. It's pretty calm. We're right on that threshold. If the wind was any worse, I'd probably go high speed climb, but I think with it being as calm as it is, I should be able to maintain that pretty well. Okay, so let's just check out our VNAV climb. So 1,000 feet or above is the next altitude crossing point here, which we should be perfectly fine on that. And we're gonna make a left turn. Oh, then we're gonna make another hard left turn. Okay, so we're got it. I see where we're going. Transition altitude. Doesn't seem like we've gone too far. You know? Definitely does not seem like we've gone that far from the airport. I mean, we really haven't though, because there's the runway extended center line, so we're not too far away. Alright, 10,000 feet. Acceleration speed. Everything's looking pretty solid right now. To make these turns, I'll zoom this out a little bit. Looks like we're gonna be climbing out at 320 tonight, so I didn't even look at our cost index, but I'm sure it's low. It's probably like 5. 'Cause if it's gonna have me climb at 320, we're gonna be climbing for a little bit to cruise. Get out of here. Go check out the cabin. Oh, look, it's nice and dark. How nice. There goes our turn. Oh, God. Oh, God. Keep me on the floor. Switch to this side. Keep going. The heck? Really? I was gonna say, I can't go down this lane. Alright, here we go. Premium economy, my favorite spot. Put me in this seat. Look at that big old beast. How cool. I should get some good preset views. Alright, this is our even harder turn to the left. Yeah, it's a cool area. We'll have to go down to Rio next. I'm actually curious where that American plane went that we were kind of following. What's his route taking him? Oh, he's on the same departure. Low IFR modified. Yeah, he's a little past this waypoint. He's like up here somewhere. What's he at altitude-wise already? Let's see. He is already at 22,000 feet, so he's well ahead of us in terms of that. There's Akbev. Yeah, he's on his way to that waypoint right there, GR224. What are you up to tonight, balls deep? SBGL. TCAS. Alright, 18,000 feet. Start kicking our lights off. There you go. Keep our passenger signs on for a little bit. Gonna go ahead and kick on the dome light. Just keep it low though. I don't need it super high. At 24 minutes in, everything's looking good. Climbing out. Let's look at some of the details here on this flight today. What's our time looking like? Block time is 10 hours, 35 minutes. Pretty good, means we'll have some decent wind. That should be nice. I haven't really looked at the weather yet. Here, let's look at what the significant weather is looking like. Little area of turbulence. Not much convective activity until we get more towards the Caribbean. We got a long time before we hit any convective stuff. That's good. What is he doing over the ground? 461. Going 438 still. Yeah, he's beating me right now. He's going much faster than me, and I don't like that. Oh man, I feel bad that I had to start this so late at night. I feel like people are always expecting me to be on around that 8:30 point, which is what I do try to do. I just couldn't get on in enough time tonight. Like I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, my 2-year-old boy is sick right now with like a fever and a lot of nasal, and it's mostly nasal congestion, so he's got this cough, ton of phlegm and stuff, and he's just beside himself, very cranky. Understandably so, but he normally goes to bed at 7 and he just has not been sleeping fine, and he's been having to sleep with us, so from 7:30 until about 9 o'clock. I had to go lay with him in our bed, and he would just not fall asleep, and finally he did. But I still had to wait up there because I had to let my wife kind of do her thing, and she was going to hop in bed with him, and I was going to come down here and start this. So that's why I didn't get down here at 8:30. But knowing that, I still wanted to jump down here at some point and do a flight. Okay, so that guy's taking a little bit of a different route than us. He's going past Ukbev. We're going to turn right, as you guys can tell. Ismob is the waypoint right here. That's where we step climb the 320. So I'm actually just going to go straight up to 320. There's no point in waiting. So I'll just get cleared up there right now. Man, is it looking nice out here. Pretty much where we came from, way out there. That's probably still Sao Paulo, you know, making lights way out there. The game just doesn't want to render it away. A lot of stuff happening out there. You know, I wonder how many hours I have on VATSIM right now. We should look. Let's see what my VATSIM stats are. Statistics Center. My statistics. All right. You guys ready for some numbers here? Here's my VATSIM stats. I'm an S3. I never did anything with the pilot ratings. Pilot, 5,419 hours on the VATSIM network. Controller, 447. ATIS, 43 hours. Observer, 91 hours as an observer. That's insane. ATC ratings, 1 hour as an observer, 166 hours as an S1, 414 as an S2. Pilot call signs, which ones do I should have the most time with United. Well, oh wow, Amtram 1380, 211 hours. Yeah, that was a lot. A lot of Amtram. Amtram. United 152. Oh my god. 2,291 hours. I used to be United 115 somewhere. Who else do I have a ton of time logged in as? United 447, 9 hours. That must have been duplicating a flight. United 588, I used to do that a lot. United 809, that was way back in the day. UPS 830, 259 hours. Man. Where's my G unit call sign? Silver Airways, Republic. November 71 Alpha Fox, 350 hours flying. G unit, 1 hour and 29 minutes. What a dummy. 2441 Delta, that was a plane I actually flew in real life. Where's my longest air traffic control position? Oh, that was observing. Hold on. Chicago approach, 17 hours. Cincinnati Tower, 22. India approach, 39. Good God. Oh, when you used to have to put the V in there when you were voice rated. O'Hare Tower, 110 hours. I thought I used to do a lot of Cincinnati approach. Guess not. 81 hours. Horrible. ATIS call sign. Garbage. Those are my stats. Wow. 5,000 hours as a pilot, though. That's insane. A long time. Hey, what's up, Scott? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that very much so. Well, our buddy going to... where's he going? Dallas is somewhere out here. Proceeding further west first. I'd be curious to see what his route is. I don't think I can look at it on here, though. No, I can't. Oh, well. Whatever. Yeah, it won't let me. Oh, well, so be it. Let's go back into the cockpit. Oh, hold on. Let's click the pen a couple times real quick, because that's fun. Alright, there he goes. Yeah, he's off into the distance. He's got to turn northbound soon, unless he's going to go up, like, the west side of the... I wonder if he's going to go up the west side of Brazil. Crawling up the 320, 750. That's the only thing I can think, is he goes further west first. Because we're basically cutting, like, north all the way up to the Carolinas. We're going to come in over the East Coast, like over the Carolinas, or maybe even north of the Carolinas. So we'll be out over the Atlantic for a little bit. I'm going to kick on the weather. Knock this out a little bit. And you know what? I'll throw on airport as well, because it's only going to show my alternate approved airports. Well, maybe I didn't turn that setting on in the FMS. Okay, we're almost to 320. Looking pretty good. How many times do you guys think that strobe light flashes in a flight? That light bulb gets a lot of use, if you think about it. How long have we been streaming for? 52 minutes? Not bad. I posted a short, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted a short from one of the career mode streams that we did recently when the wind apparently wanted to inversely affect the 172 that we were flying. Oh my god. That's so bad. Some sort of interesting airport down there. Huh. I definitely started this stream way too late. That's totally my bad, by the way. I'm gonna try to finish up this beer and then I'll probably be calling it a night. And I'll probably be calling it a menu. Does this not do a... No, it doesn't? Okay. I was gonna say, how does this not go a chat log? Oh, you know what? I closed out of that. That was my bad. I have like 2 videos I gotta get edited and posted too. I don't even remember where I was flying. Oh, it was when I was... It was when I was going to Iceland. I got some good landings from that flight that I need to post. I think we hit 32,000 feet. We did. Okay, perfect. We're at cruise. He's cruising at 32 as well. Did he turn northbound finally? He's kind of going. He's like more northwest now. ETA 8 hours 20 minutes. Our ETA is... no. Went off. Okay, so our ETA is 8 hours 44 minutes. 13:23 Zulu. So 7:19 9 hours, basically. So, in local time, oh my god, I'm tired. It was 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20 in the morning. So if I get up early, I could technically stream the landing in real time instead of having to pause at top of descent and all that. Maybe, well, I can't pause at top of descent because I don't have A cars on. Hey, loose cannon. Is that approved? Honestly, with how much VATSIM has changed recently, they probably have it that it's against their code of conduct or something, you know? Bad thing about it is I didn't really eat that much today, so I'm feeling it more than I typically would. Thank you for stopping by again, though. It's good to see you. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Oh, I know. I don't drink anymore, though. So it definitely, I definitely have a different tolerance than what I once had. I used to be able to... Well, I shouldn't say that. I was drinking Thursday night pretty good. And I was mixing. I was having old fashions. And then I had Camus. But... I don't know. I was in a different atmosphere, so it made it easier to rally. But I really don't drink that much anymore. So yeah, I honestly, I have kind of become a lightweight. You know, it's bad. I don't even want to... Wait, were we the ones that we were talking about beer last? No, that was the... That was a guy from, like, the UP of Michigan, I think. I'm drinking Allagash White right now. It is so good, but yeah, I mostly don't drink. I don't really drink beer that much. Typically, if I'm drinking, it's a mixed drink or wine. But I saw this in my refrigerator, and I was like, man, that citrus, I could go for that right now. Oh, you know what? Seatbelt sign. Turn that off. Don't want to piss off the old passengers. But yeah, I can't drink to save my life anymore. It's honestly, I don't even want to. I think I talked about this in a stream before, but it's not fun getting a hangover and then not being able to sleep in the next day anymore because, you know, now you have responsibilities. You have a child that's going to wake up at 7 o'clock regardless if you are hungover or not and are absolutely miserable, and they're going to want to run around and be entertained by you, and you're just going to be I don't even know. There's no words to describe it. Just miserable, I guess. You know, that's a good question. I actually haven't tested GSX in 24. Nor have I, well, especially if you have to purchase it. I don't know. I never even looked into if GSX was ported over. I would imagine it would be worth it, but it's kind of buggy in 2020 too. Certain stuff was. I think they're still having an issue with the jet bridges. There's something else that they throw up where they gotta disable it. Microsoft 2020, they always had that. It's a free upgrade. That's what you know, that makes sense because the last time I opened it, yeah, it's asking me all this stuff about 2024. Do you want to disable this because it's not compatible with 2024? And I would say no because I haven't actually used it yet. Because in 2024, the only thing I've done outside of career mode was I did a free flight when I first got the game to fly the Vision Jet, and that was it. But once they bring PMDG over there, I'll definitely be using GSX. I'll definitely be buying sceneries and stuff like that. So the thing that pisses me off about 2024 right now, because I was reading when I was home from work on Friday, I was reading that some developer blog post and all the bugs that they're apparently addressing, and then they had a live stream, like the community fly-in or something, and their big development update was just them talking about the release of more payware aircraft into the marketplace. It's like, guys, can you please stop trying to release a bunch of transactional stuff and making that your focus when you have a game that's broken? Like, it's already broken as it is. I don't want to go pay money for an aircraft to fly it in a broken game. Fix the game first, then worry about populating your marketplace with product. It's like, stop putting the cart before the horse. It's just frustrating. Like, there's so much wrong with the game still. Clean up your game, then put the marketplace in place so that people actually want to buy these products and use them in the game and not have the game screw them out of enjoying the products they just paid money for. Like, it's so frustrating how it's almost like game companies need regulation. Oh, they're giving away 2 aircraft? I'll have to look at that. But I honestly feel like these gaming companies need regulation, because the fact that they're releasing these games not even completed, charging us full retail value for them, and then they don't work right or they're buggy as heck. Like, for example, I just bought Black Ops 6 against my better judgment. I haven't played Call of Duty in forever, but I just thought to myself, you know what, I just want a game where I can, say I have 45 minutes, I can jump on it, play 2 or 3 matches, hop off, whatever. I buy that game, I launch it, I try to jump into my first match, game freezes, DirectX error. I do it again, same thing. I do it again, same thing. I go in, change all my graphic settings to low, same thing. I start Googling it. Apparently, this is like a huge known error with, I guess, NVIDIA and AMD. Some stupid thing where it's like a virtual memory leak and it just causes DirectX to crash. They've known about it. They tell you to use a driver from July of last year, when the most recent driver just came out December 5th. You get the driver from July and it tells you, oh, warning, you need to update your driver. The driver makes it work maybe 3 matches before it crashes. Then you got to restart the whole game. Sometimes it won't even work the next time after a restart. But it's like, how the heck can you get away with charging people full price and the game literally does not work? It works less than it doesn't work. It's so stupid. It's like, fix the game, guys. Don't release it if it isn't complete. Like Grand Theft Auto 6. That game better not have any problems when they release it with how much they've delayed it. But this 2024 was just, oh man. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And I work in an industry where unveiling something new hasn't gone well the last 2 times. They've really shot themselves in the foot, and it was an embarrassment. This time they've done a little bit better, but it's like, optics are a real thing. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. They miss the boat. Don't create the hype until you know that the product's ready. I could go on all day about it. It's just funny when you play career mode, the things that you start to see that are just so horribly incorrect. Whether it's the physics, the effects on the aircraft, the fact that they wanted me to have a rather large turboprop take off from a farm field that didn't even have a runway. Half the time the ATC doesn't work. I got penalized for taxiing without requesting taxi even though I was still on a runway. I saw a Reddit post, somebody just ripped them a new one. It was brutal. See what our next step climb point is. 355 miles, 340. Alright, descent checklist is next. Not gonna worry about that right now. Let's do this. Progress. 4,500, well, just shy of 4,500 miles to go. 1418 Zulu. Alright, well, guys, I gotta, the VR system's useless. I gotta hop off. My wife just came down and told me that my son is up and is screaming for me and refuses to go back to sleep until I come upstairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and I was gonna do it anyways because I finished my beer. So I will, I'm gonna try to stream the arrival, but it's gonna be early in the morning if I do it. If not, I'll just record it and post it as a video, or I might pause it, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know, though. I'll try to make a post on my channel about it. But thanks for stopping by, Loose Cannon, Scott, and Balls Deep. Oh, and as well as EMC. Good to see you guys all. I gotta hop off. Sorry for making this one a quick one, but I gotta run upstairs, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night.